first opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Green Bay. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll go right back to Myers. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
What is up?
Here's a run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Black, 95.
On play action, Love. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Here we go. 50, green. Slide blue. 6, mega. Ready?
Throwing on second down, Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 26, and it sets up first and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Bears first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Up the middle they go. Past midfield to the 45. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Chicago.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Luther burdened the intended target, and it'll bring up second and goal. Williams to the air once more. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Isaiah McDuffie. And the Packers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
On first down, it's Love. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Black Ultra. Set. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Bolden. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
On the double.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green. Beauty. Yellow. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Needle blue. Come on. Set. Ready.
Now Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They begin with a 3rd down and 3.
Blue striker. Blue 32. Ready.
To throw is Love. Open man left side. He's got it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Red cycle.
First down. 1st and 10.
Ready.
31-yard
Cut.
line.
Now Love. Flush to his right. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Brought in out past the 20. And this lines up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
What is up?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On third and yard, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Throwing again, Williams. Forced out left. He runs with it, and he'll somehow turn this into an positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
What is up?
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he will score. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
We go play action with Love. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Montez Sweat. He's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half.
On the double.
3rd and 9.
Drill. Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Green Jack.
Here's Love. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Montez Sweat. What a first half. He's pulling together his 3rd sack of the game.
Right, white. Here we go. Black, 95. Set cut.
On 2nd down, Love gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's across midfield, and they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big gainer for Green Bay, 31 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with Jacobs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That is pulled in by Musgrave. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
This has been a really good drive so far. But what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Jacobs trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. One more time, it's Jacobs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Passing over the middle and taken by Loveland. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. Now, timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Ready, break. Smash, red. Let's go. Claws, red. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Love. He's going to uncork one, looking for Wicks. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Light blue. Down. Red. Type. Black 40. Drill green.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. The open man is Reed. He's got it. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Here we go. 45. Ready.
On play action, Love. Moving to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Montez Sweat, absolutely singular focus on right now. He's just picked up his 4th sack of the game. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Over the middle, the tight end Musgrave. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Nick Scorton getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Cut.
A second down throw for Love. He's got it at about the 8.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Rail, yellow. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burden. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Another one there for Burden. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
What is up?
Throw it again. It's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. Keyshawn Nixon, the return man. That's fielded at about the 18.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Forced out wide. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. We'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's very close to... First down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
Set. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Packers.
First down.
Check right.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an arc to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an impact.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Montez Sweat just making it look like child's play. His 5th sack of this one. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Rolling to the left. Going up top. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go. And that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. A return now from the 4, and he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage. And here's Williams. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
What is that?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Williams to the air once more. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Ready?
Running from the pistol, it's Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cut.
Here's Love to throw. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. Running is Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Ready up.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he will score again. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bears 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Get across the 20. Mark them at the 22-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's brought in by Myers. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. To throw is Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he will score. Game on. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Set. Ready.
On play action, Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
On the set. Ready. Hut, hut.
They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Set. Hut, hut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. This is 1st and 10.
What is up?
To throw, it's Williams. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they will finally run him down. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 37 yards. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Forced out wide. Off he goes. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
What is it on?
Now Williams. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Now he'll run.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
On the return, it's Robinson.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scar.
Here's 1st down.
Ready.
Now Love. Now he'll air one out. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're on to him. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll begin here on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.